Lifting of the bluefin tuna from the Almadraba of Barbet is a traditional ritual of the bluefin tuna fishery in Andalusia, Spain, most notably in Barbet, a coastal area of Cadiz. The process is not only a fishing method but also part of a long-standing cultural heritage, combining traditional techniques and community elements. The Almadraba is an ancient fishing method, invented by the Phoenicians and later improved by the Romans. It is based on placing fixed nets along the migration routes of bluefin tuna as they enter the Mediterranean to spawn. The nets are designed to guide the fish into a final room, called the Camara de la Muerte, dead room, where they are harvested. This process is usually carried out in the spring, when the bluefin tuna migrate through the Strait of Gibraltar. The main steps include setting the net. The net is arranged in a complex structure, forming a giant trap to attract the tuna. Catching, levanter. This is the most dramatic part, when the fishermen join forces to pull the net, bringing the fish to the surface. Harvesting. The bluefin tuna, which are often very large and heavy, are carefully pulled onto the boat to ensure the quality of the meat. Culture. Lifting of the bluefin tuna is not only a job but also a ritual. Locals often hold festivals, with music, food, and pride centered around the Almadraba season. Economics. Bluefin tuna from Almadraba is known for its high quality, and is highly sought after in Japanese and international markets. The industry contributes significantly to the local economy. Today, the capture of bluefin tuna through Almadraba is strictly controlled to ensure that it does not harm the tuna population. International regulations, such as fishing quotas, are in place to conserve the fish while maintaining cultural traditions. Lifting of the bluefin tuna is not just a fishing activity, but also a symbol of the combination of people, nature and culture. It is a testament to how coastal communities preserve and develop their traditions in a modern context. Levanter, the ringing, is an important and emotional part of the entire Almadraba process. This is when the fishermen join forces to pull the net, facing the giant tunas head-on, demonstrating both strength, dexterity and solidarity. Teamwork. Dozens of fishermen work in unison, pulling each section of the net up from the water. The movements must be rhythmic to avoid damaging the net or scaring the fish. Thrilling moment, when the net is pulled close to the surface. A series of large tuna begin to struggle, creating a lively and majestic scene. This is also the time when high concentration is needed to avoid accidents or loss of fish. Harvesting fish. Fish are pulled onto the boat by crane or by hand if the quantity is not too large. Fishermen use specialized tools to ensure that the fish are not injured, keeping the fish meat at the highest quality. Levanter is not only a labor job but also has spiritual significance for the local community. Many fishermen believe that a successful tuna catch is a gift from the sea, requiring respect and gratitude. Folk songs and prayers are often performed throughout the process. As soon as it is brought onto the boat, the tuna are pre-processed to keep it fresh. This process includes immediately washed and cooled to ensure the temperature does not exceed 0 degrees Celsius. Selecting fish according to size and meat quality. Bluefin tuna from Almadraba is prized for its superior quality, particularly its soft flesh and moderate fat content. Much of the tuna is exported to Japan, where it is an important ingredient in high-end sushi and sashimi. Each Almadraba season not only brings in a large income for fishermen, but also boosts related industries such as tourism, restaurants and exports. A large tuna can sell for tens of thousands of dollars, contributing significantly to the local economy. Declining tuna populations. Global overfishing pressure has reduced bluefin tuna numbers, leading to strict quota regulations. Climate change, changing ocean temperatures and ecosystems are affecting tuna migration routes, making the Almadraba method difficult. Almadraba is considered a sustainable fishing method that is less harmful to the environment than modern industrial methods. International conservation organizations, such as ICCAT, Commission for the Conservation of Atlantic Tunas, have recognized and supported this method as a traditional conservation model. Lifting of the bluefin tuna is a combination of classic fishing techniques and traditional art. It is not only a story of people living off the sea, but also a testament to how they preserve and honor nature. In the modern world, Almadraba is a symbol of sustainability and culture, connecting people to their precious heritage. One of the most important elements in the Almadraba process is the solidarity and participation of the whole community. Fishermen, their families, and support workers such as net menders, fishmongers, and fish processing experts all contribute to the maintenance and development of this profession. Almadraba is not only a livelihood but also an integral part of the culture of coastal people. Community spirit. Each fishing season is an opportunity for everyone in the village to work together and share the fruits. This process requires coordination and mutual trust. Younger generations are also involved in learning and receiving these traditional values from previous generations. Rituals and traditions. Although Almadraba is a utilitarian craft, it also has many ceremonial elements. During the season, fishermen often hold worship ceremonies to pay respect to the sea and the spirits of deceased fishermen. These ceremonies are an opportunity to express gratitude for what the sea provides and pray for a good catch. Almadraba is not only a fishing craft but also a valuable cultural heritage. To preserve this heritage, many education and conservation programs have been implemented. Scholars, researchers and conservation organizations are currently working together to study the method and ensure that traditional techniques are preserved for future generations. Knowledge transfer within communities. Knowledge transfer of Almadraba takes place through courses, training sessions and even tours for tourists. Younger generations learn these special techniques from a young age. From how to set nets to how to work as a team to catch fish. Creating public awareness. Conservation organizations and government agencies are actively creating programs to raise awareness of the importance of Almadraba not only to the community but also to tourism and the local economy. With increasing awareness of the decline of bluefin tuna populations, conservation measures are becoming more stringent. Governments and international organizations are setting policies to protect marine resources and encourage fishermen to practice sustainable fishing methods. Catch quotas. One of the most important measures is the implementation of catch quotas, which regulate the amount of bluefin tuna each fisherman can catch each year. This helps to reduce overfishing and supports the recovery of tuna populations. Management and monitoring. Close monitoring and the use of new technology such as GPS, satellites, and data analysis tools help track the tuna's migration routes and protect them from overfishing. While conservation is important, sustainable tourism also plays a key role in Almadraba's future. Tourists from all over the world come to see and learn about the bluefin tuna fishing process, providing an additional source of income for local communities. Almadraba tours. Many communities have organized tours that allow visitors to participate in the Almadraba process. From observing fishermen hauling in their nets to tasting bluefin tuna dishes. This helps to increase the value of the craft and provides a sustainable way to develop the economy. Conservation communications. Communications campaigns help raise awareness about the importance of protecting bluefin tuna and the marine environment. This encourages both local communities and tourists to participate in the maintenance of this precious marine resource. One of the major challenges facing Almadraba is the maintenance of traditional techniques in the context of environmental change and the modern economy. Fishing communities need to consider maintaining this classic fishing method, while facing competition from modern industrial methods that may be more economically efficient. However, thanks to the commitment of local communities and conservation organizations, Almadraba has maintained its cultural value and contributed to the sustainable development of the fisheries and tourism industry. Almadraba, with its classic bluefin tuna fishing method, is not just a profession but an important part of the cultural heritage of the Andalusian Sea. Despite facing, tuna fishing is a specialized, highly technical fishing activity carried out in the deep sea where this fish lives. Here are some common methods used to catch tuna. Using a long, high-strength nylon line, called a longline, with many small branches tied along the main line. The bait is usually fresh squid or small fish to attract tuna. The line is dropped into deep water, usually 100 to 300 meters, where tuna live. Advantages: this method is highly effective and can catch large tuna. Ensures the quality of fresh fish because the fish are kept intact in the deep water environment when fishing. Disadvantages: this technique is labor-intensive and requires high skills from the fisherman. Purse fishing. How to do it? Using a large net system, which can surround the school of tuna. When a school of tuna is found, fishermen cast a seine net around the school and then pull the net to capture it. Seine nets can be cast by fishing boats or combined with sonar to locate the school of fish. Advantages: can catch a large number of fish in one catch. Suitable for large fishing boats. Disadvantages: easily causes damage to unwanted species. Bycatch. Fish are easily stressed, affecting meat quality. Handline fishing. How to do it? Fishermen use simple hand lines with small fish or squid as bait. This method mainly relies on human strength to pull the fish up. Advantages: environmentally friendly, does not cause damage to other species. Best fish quality because the fish are not seriously injured. Disadvantages: low efficiency, not suitable for large-scale fishing. Using trawlers combined with sonar. How to do it? Use modern fishing vessels equipped with sonar positioning devices to detect schools of tuna. After detection, the vessel uses nets or fishing lines to catch. Advantages: optimize fishing efficiency thanks to modern technology. Disadvantages: high investment costs, require a professional team. Almadraba fishing, traditional method. How it works? This method is common in the Mediterranean and Atlantic, using a fixed net system to lure tuna into the catch area. Advantages: traditional method, environmentally sustainable. Disadvantages: depends on the fish migration season. Important notes: protecting fishery resources. Ocean tuna is a species with high economic value but is facing the risk of decline due to overfishing. Therefore, sustainable management measures need to be implemented. Ensuring safety. Deep-sea tuna fishing faces many risks such as large waves, harsh weather, and requires high safety measures. Ocean tuna fishing often requires specialized equipment to ensure efficiency and safety during the work process. Here are some commonly used tools. Acoustic technology helps identify schools of tuna underwater, especially useful for large-scale fishing vessels. Radar and GPS, used to locate and track the position of the vessel as well as move in the direction of the fish migration. Oceanic tuna need to be preserved immediately after catching to maintain freshness and meat quality. Commonly used systems include Cold storage on board maintains temperature from -20 degrees Celsius to -30 degrees Celsius. Quick freezing technology helps fish not lose color and preserve meat quality for a long time. Purse net, large-sized net, specially designed to effectively capture tuna schools. Longline, long rope is dropped at different depths, helping to increase the ability to attract fish. Bait, use fresh squid, small fish or fake bait to attract tuna. Motorized fishing rod, equipped with a pulling motor, reducing the labor of fishermen when catching large fish. Tuna fishing boat, equipped with modern tools such as automatic fishing rod, winch, and net collector, able to withstand large waves and operate in offshore waters. Ships with cold storage, very important for preserving products after catching, usually equipped with an onboard ice production system. Popular tuna fishing areas in Vietnam. East Sea, areas near the Trong Sa and Hoang Sa archipelagos, where many migratory tuna schools gather. South Central Coast, Binh Dinh, Phu Yen, Can Hoa provinces are key localities for tuna fishing in Vietnam. Southwest Coast, Kiên Giang and Ca Mau areas, where the marine environment is suitable for tuna. Challenges in tuna fishing. Harsh climate and weather. Big waves and storms pose a danger to fishermen and boats. International competitive pressure. Other countries are also investing heavily in tuna fishing technology, putting great pressure on Vietnamese fishermen. Sustainable fishing. Many countries and international organizations recommend strict control of fishing to protect tuna resources. High investment costs. Modern equipment, large vessels and professional preservation require large capital. Proper cleaning and preservation of tuna is an important factor in maintaining the freshness, meat quality and economic value of this fish. Below are the basic steps in the process of cleaning and preserving tuna. Cleaning the fish immediately after catching will help remove bacteria and maintain meat quality. Clean the fish. Wash the tuna with clean seawater or cold water to remove dirt, sand and slime on the outside. Clean the scales. If necessary, tuna usually does not have large scales. But if you need to process it directly, you can scrape it lightly to clean the skin. Step 2. Filter the blood and organs. Bleeding the fish. After catching, the fish needs to be bled immediately so that the meat is not affected by blood clots. How to do? Use a knife to cut the gills or tail of the fish to let the blood drain. Hang the fish to let the blood drain out. Remove the internal organs. Open the fish's belly from the anus to the gills. Remove the internal organs and gallbladder. Be careful not to break the gallbladder because it can easily cause bitterness in the meat. Step 3. Clean the inside. Rinse the fish's abdominal cavity with cold water. You can use a clean towel to dry the inside before storing. Ocean tuna needs to be properly stored immediately after cleaning to maintain its freshness and quality. Cover the fish with ice directly or place the fish in a cellar filled with ice. Note: the ice must be spread evenly. Do not let the fish come into contact with high temperatures. Ideal temperature, 0 degrees Celsius to 4 degrees Celsius. Frozen storage, long term. Blast freezing technology. Freeze the fish at -30 degrees Celsius to -40 degrees Celsius to prevent bacterial growth and preserve the color and quality of the meat. This method helps preserve the fish for many months. Freezing in the hold. Put the fish in the freezer on the ship, ensuring the temperature is always at -18 degrees Celsius or lower. This method is suitable for long fishing trips. Other preservation methods. Salting. Fish is covered with salt to preserve in the absence of freezing conditions. However, This method is rarely used because it changes the flavor of the fish. Vacuum. Pack the fish in a vacuum bag before freezing to prevent oxidation. Processing time. The time from catching to cleaning and storing must be as short as possible to ensure freshness. Equipment hygiene. Slaughter tools, knives, cutting boards and hands must be cleaned to avoid contamination. Regular inspection. Ensure stable storage temperature to avoid spoilage. Signs of fresh fish. Firm fish meat, clear eyes, shiny skin, no foul odor. Tuna is an important export commodity, so high standards in preservation are needed to maintain quality in line with international requirements. Super freezing. Ultra low freezing method. Ideal freezing temperature, -60 degrees Celsius. This is the optimal preservation method to help fish retain the natural red color of the meat and original flavor for a long time. Implementation process. After cleaning, the fish is immediately put into the freezing chamber. Maintain a stable temperature. Avoid thawing or refreezing many times, causing loss of quality. Step 2. Vacuum sealing. Purpose. Remove air to prevent oxidation and keep the fish from losing water. Limit bacterial growth during transportation or storage. Process. The fish is packed in a specialized plastic bag. The vacuum machine will remove all the air before sealing the bag. Step 3. Cold storage in a specialized warehouse. Fish is transferred to a specialized freezer, maintaining a temperature of -60 degrees Celsius to -70 degrees Celsius for long-term storage. Maximum storage time, 6 to 12 months. Depending on the freezing and packaging method. Signs of qualified fish. Fish meat still retains its firmness and natural color, usually bright red. Scent. No strange or rancid smell. Fish skin, smooth, not dry or discolored. Inspection steps. Temperature. Check periodically to ensure there are no temperature fluctuations in the freezer. Packaging. Make sure the vacuum bag is not punctured or leaking. Proper defrosting is an important factor in maintaining the quality of fish meat before processing. Standard defrosting method. Defrosting in the refrigerator. Place the fish in the refrigerator, 0 degrees Celsius to 4 degrees Celsius, for 12 to 24 hours before processing. This is the safest way to keep the quality of the meat intact. Thaw in ice water. Put the fish in a sealed bag and soak it in ice water. Time, 2 to 4 hours. Important note. Do not thaw in warm water or leave it at room temperature because it can easily cause the fish to lose its freshness and be invaded by bacteria. Only thaw the right amount of fish needed because the fish cannot be refrozen without losing its quality after thawing. Bait quality when fishing. Tuna will have delicious meat and retain its natural flavor if caught with fresh bait and handled properly from the beginning. Separate tuna from other products. In the freezer. Tuna should be stored separately to avoid being affected by odors or agents from other foods. Labeling and tracking. Mark the date of catching and storage on each shipment to easily manage storage.